takes over your life. When you're traveling a lot and you're on your own, it's a lonely business.
Racing, it's life. Anything could happen before or after. It's just waiting.
The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire won't make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, what a wicked game to play, to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. No,
Messages keep getting clearer.
Right guys, it's Rookie Polo Cup race number 1 and 2 at Goodwood. Just going through the grid here. Some nice cars has turned out. This is the Rookie Cup, and yo, man, what a race we have lined up here for you guys. I'm sure some guys is gonna push it. We got some new members, some old guys back, a brand new sim racing group, and guess who's talking? Renier team. On pole is Frikkie, Quinton, that man is on flyer, there, as you can see. Then we got Sting, then the rest is Flying Brick, Renier, and down the list we go. Off we go, great start there, first start. Flying Brick makes a silly mistake, starts it very early, gets penalized for that, and Renier will make up some places. Flying Brick getting hold back, some rubbing is racing, and it is racing. Into turn 1, we got Quinton in first, Sting second, and we'll get the guys' names up there. Renier up to 4th from 5th on the grid. Flying Brick down from 3rd on the grid, 4th on the grid, down to 6th. Having a bad time. Sting's, Creepy's also back here, but Quinton had a great start, and he's taking it away from everyone at the moment. Sting there in second. Behind him is Zing, I'll get his name from SAM Simray. Bumping Flying Brick is, and someone is collided. It looks like Mikey is off there. Who else is with him? Yeah, Mikey is off. 77 is another Sting. And back to Quinton. He's had a great start, but he's getting caught up. This is a standard Polo Cup car, nothing done to it. Just stick it and race it. Standard motor, standard suspension, no traction control at all in this, so no one can go to traction control. No one's got ABS brakes working properly. So Renier is pushing hard. Some lovely colours here. Renier is using the turn and some more to get that car turned into the last corner. A very tricky corner. Has caught out a couple of guys in Racing Korea, and it's a replay of Sting, my flying brick, and it looks like he collected Mikey there, and Cold Tires has shot a good couple of guys down. Back here live, couple of guys back falling back test, creepy Sting 77. We have two of them, so it's Sting racing it. And that looks like Viking who made a mistake. He's in a car with no stickers. The reason why is he rolled his car at practice, so he's driving a brand new car. We didn't have a car ready for him at all when we got into qualified. So yeah, back here again, and we are at lap 2. Quinton having a great start. Renier still in 4th position, but Quinton in 1st. We got a new 2nd place thing. Looks like it's fallen back to 3rd. And sure he's gonna not keep it there. He's gonna fight hard, Quinton. Then we got 2nd man, 3rd man, 4th man, 5th man, flying brick. Looks like it's caught up with Renier. Renier has got the momentum. Yeah, he must just keep it. It's not an easy car to drive, but yep, as you can. Renier runs wide a bit. Yeah, he runs very wide, and so does flying brick follow him. As we get back here, flying brick had a bad start. He was in 4th on the grid. Now he's lying 5th. Back here at Quinton, who's running at them in the lead at the moment, and looks like that is not the fastest lap. It's an opening lap, Quinton, and he's going to be pushing hard. Car number 27, not new to sim racing, but new to this, and he's enjoying himself so far. A couple of guys flying through. Renier's there, a couple of guys running wide. Renier's keeping it smooth at the moment, but anything can happen in this class. Renier is doing well. He pulled away 5th. He's up in 4th and trying to keep it there as we come into the next corner. Getting some tire marks there, but good in controlling here as these guys are holding the car through turn 1 as we're on. This is flat out all the way up to the next left-hander. Right-hander. It's coming up, not this one, because it's flat out through here. You are basically hitting 5th gear and hope for the best when you get to this corner, and this is where it will make and break you. Back here to Viking, and then we got Creepy in 7th position. Viking had a bad qualified, but he's at 7th at the moment. Can he keep it there? It's difficult to say. It's a long race. Tires are going to play a role. Fuel is going to play a role here, so you have to look after them during the race. When to attack? When's the best to attack? Do you keep your tires fresh to the last half of the race? Do you attack the beginning of the race and try and keep your car steady in the second half of the race? The back here at Quinton, that car is set on rails. Nothing you can do to the car. It's just basically driving skill in it. So setup is not going to work for you because there's nothing you can set up in this. Renier as in 3rd. Renier's moved to the 3rd position, and he's really enjoying himself in this stage of the race. As we got him in 3rd, and then we got Sting has dropped down now to 4th. Difficult to say. Can Renier? This is only lap 4. Can he keep it relaxed, and that we know Renier gets carried away when he gets into good positions. Sting in 4th. He must have made a mistake somewhere. And Flying Brick is not that far behind them, and he's also pushing hard of the mistake he made in the Polo way. Yeah, it's Flying Brick's car. He's the one with the green mirrors and green sticker on the bonnet. This is the only way you're gonna try and figure out who's who on the zoo here, and on this Rookie Cup from South African Racing. Running a bit wide there. So yeah, like I said, he does get carried away if he gets in a good position. Still there with Renier, who's running in 3rd position, and back here at Quinton. Quinton's a little bit under pressure. If you get close, you can get in the slipstream, and if you're in the slipstream, oh papa, it's a whole different ball game. You will put out good times. Like Renier did the 1:28.811. That's the fastest lap so far around this Kudut. but very good. For race 2, the guy who gets the fastest lap, doesn't matter where you finish, gets pole position and qualified. Renier's off the track. Ooh, he's pumping him, he's going to lose that third position. He's going to lose a lot of momentum. As a replay, he made a mistake coming into the turn. Look at that car, jumps and stuff, putting the suspension, good, showing the race director over the Rookie Cup. Maybe must go rallycross sometime in the season. Wow, Renier, but like I said, he's going to lose a lot of momentum because here comes Flying Brick, and Flying Brick is catching up. Renier's kicking himself. He was in third, he's now down to fourth and gets a hard attack with Flying Brick coming past him as Renier goes and visits the master post. Missed the master post, lucky for that. So yellow flags are showing because Renier went farming. I think he's back on the track, it looks like it, as we Mikey in 8th position and Viking there at 9 drivers rocking up for race 1. And we're back here at the leaders. We have a brand new leader, and he's also a guy who's going to be whacking this. Like I said, if you get into the slipstream, you can make up a lot of momentum. Let's see what he can do. Can he break the slipstream? Can Quinton stay with him? Difficult to say. It's a cloudy track, so it looks like the clouds that came over. The track has got a bit darker. I don't think there will be rain, but it will help the tires now. The track will cool down, so the guy who's looked after his tires will probably have the advantage here, and will go for it. We are now halfway, so who looked after the tires and who needs to look after the car now, because the tires are finished. So let's have a look as these two are fighting, and looks very, very hungry at the moment, as we got Quinton very, very tight on the back end of the leader, and is giving it a run for the money. The leader's got a pink sticker, so that's maybe a good luck sticker for him. And blue sticker is Sting, green sticker Flying Brick, red sticker is Renier, and he's trying to get back in there. He runs wide a bit, keeps the car in control. There we got Creepy, who's got the green fender mirrors with yellow sticker. That's Creepy, and I'm not sure what is Sting 77 and Mikey, what they have on their car. Viking is a silver car, no stickers on his car because of having that practice roll. Car was undrivable after that. Back here at Mikey, and Mikey's keeping it lippy there. Oh, a little bit touch the grass. Mikey's got a blue sticker, it looks like it. As we got Viking, who's now fallen very, very far behind, and needs to make up momentum. Got some bumps on this car, on the spare car. Out on the brakes, get that car turn into a right-hander, and he's trying to keep that car on the black. Back to the leaders, and we still got a leader of Zim. Sorry if I'm not getting your name right, but the season is long and I will get it right. And then we got Quinton hard behind him. Quinton is trying to make him a mistake, but it's difficult to see at the back of the car who's who. You basically have to look at the car numbers if the camera guy can catch it lekker, and that's the only way you're gonna realize who's who. There is maybe car numbers. But at the moment it is Quinton in second, and these looks like he's not making up any advantage. He's not properly in that slim, but you see on the brakes, as we got some hard and turn into the turn there on his way, and he's got a very good sector. So can he take the Renier off the fastest lap? I'm not sure. Gets in there properly, nice turning, running the car a little bit wide. Quinton is following, and I'm sure we're gonna have a new fastest lap. Let's have a look. Yes, we do. 1:28.697. So Renier has lost his fastest lap. Maybe he can make it back, but without slipstream it's going to be very difficult. Quinton is now built up momentum. He's in that slipstream. He's underneath that bumper of the leader now, and Quinton is now looking for a way past this man. So the leader must have made a mistake, because Quinton caught up excellently well And now, can he get past? It's a difficult driver to overtake around this track if you got that momentum going on. Hard on the brakes into that right-hander. Back here at another fight coming. This is Sting racing in third position. Behind him is Flying Brick, not that far behind, so they are trying to work together or try to fight for the position. And Renier is totally on his own, if I can see on the map. But back here at Flying Brick, he's pushing hard. Now we at Renier, who's going the car into that left-hander, into the right-hander, and he's trying everything to get that car properly. Creepy in sixth position, he's trying his best. With that mistake on the opening lap, is definitely coming in as a yellow flag, so that's something happened. It's Renier again. Renier gets it going, and Creepy also runs wide, so back here at Renier. This is the replay. Renier went wide and gets the back end out, and the car just shoots to the tire wall, and that's it. Hoists it in the reverse, burns the clutch, put it in first, and just let go. Try to get that car turn. It's turning, but Creepy, who made that mistake, who could not close that momentum at that moment. Back on Creepy in 7. Then we got Sting 77, car number 77 in 7th position. And then Mikey, not far behind him, so they are getting another dice here. That someone went off. No, not that the gap is just that big. Then we got Viking, who's about to be lapped here at lap number 9 for the leaders. And back there to the leader, and he's really trying his best out there. Looks like they have passed Viking, because I don't see him on the map. So Viking opened the door or went to the pit or something, not 100% sure what happened there. But in this fight, first and second, very close. You can put a blanket around them, over them. That's how close they are. And this is going to be tight. Quentin is coming closer and closer in the corner area, but can't get the car out of the corners to do what he wants it to do. Like I said, it's a difficult place to overtake us on this circuit. And also, you don't want to make a mistake, because this circuit is quick. You will lose a lot of momentum very quick. As we are fighting this off, another thing, car number 27 in the lead, car number 35 in second place. And there's a fight coming here, hard on the brakes. Quentin is lining him up, trying to get past him, trying to force him into a mistake. And this is the only way this is going to work, is to get that guy into a mistake. And so far, they're taking the corners perfect. Quentin looks like he's got momentum. Does Quentin have it? He's coming to onto the outside of him. And it's going to be a hard one into turn 1. Turn 1 is got the inside, Quentin on the outside, and Quentin just say, oh wait, this is not going to work properly. Yeah, let me shoot back, use the slipstream. And that's what Quentin's got the inside now. Quentin is looking left, right, center, but the only way to pass this guy is to drive over him, as it looks like it. Quentin is really trying hard. Now he's got the inside. Will he be brave enough into that left turn? Quentin, now he's still in second place, and it's a good fight here for first and second, as Quentin is just keeping honest and waiting for the mistake. I think this is the only way he's going to pass him, is when there is a mistake. Car number 23, that's Sting Racing, still in third position. Someone's in the pits, that's Creepy. So Creepy's in the pits, as the board says. Yeah, he's in the pits. Renier just moved back to fifth position. And back here at Renier, he's in fifth, and Quentin, Sting now, no sorry, not Sting, but Creepy is falling behind, because Sting is now taking 6, and Creepy is coming out the pits, it looks like in 7th position. There we go into Sting's car, 77, who's hoying that left on the center. There is Creepy. Must have went for fuel, and then looks like Mikey just a little bit touching the grass there. And Viking a lap down, if I'm not 100% sure. But back here, oh, we got a new leader. Quentin's back in the lead, so this have the replay. This is the replay. Something must have happened. Quentin is pushing him so hard, and then he touches that inside wall, and then goes to the outside tire wall, and loses the momentum, and also loses first place. So Quentin got the lead back. Now the question is, can car number 27 get it back, or is it a bit difficult? Flying Brick there in 4th position, not far behind 3rd position. Renier in 5th, a very, very big gap between 4th and 5th. Renier made some silly mistakes, but I'm sure he will work on it. Couple of cars running wide here. This is the man with the yellow sticker. I think that is Creepy, who must have ran wide there onto the grass. Back here in second man, trying to chase down. They make out Sting racing, trying to chase down second man. So this is still getting tough here. Flying Brick, as we got another lap to go. Flying Brick trying also all his hard work. He goes that car into that right and trying to get that car to turn and make up momentum. He is not that far behind Sting. Sting is realizing that he needs to put pedal to the metal, but he runs wide a bit, and is it going to cost him? Difficult to say. Yeah, Sting is losing momentum because Flying Brick is now catching up. Renier is trying his best to get his car to go a bit faster, but he knows he just needs to keep that going. Then we got Sting 77. I believe Sting Racing and Sting 77 are brothers in this championship. So I just heard the little Berkey telling me. Back in the race, Quinton on this last lap, and car 27 is trying to catch it down. Then we got car number in third position, car number 23 in third, and he's got Sting not Sting but Flying Brick not far behind him, and I'm sure this is gonna be a difficult one to watch. Renier in fifth position and just needs to keep the momentum going because Sting 77 is not that far behind him, and he's gonna make some trouble if he doesn't get going. That's Renier now trying to make sure he keeps it. There's another fight here, car number 24 and Sting. That's Mikey and Creepy. So Creepy is having a serious fight with Mikey, and it's a couple of times and he went wide. Now blue flag are showing for Viking running seriously wide. And does he keep it off the wall? He does keep it off the wall. Back here to Quinton to come and take the first race. Well, a couple of corners to go for Quinton. He looks like he's got it under control at the moment, and 4 more corners to go. After this 2, it will be 2 left. So Quinton going the car in there. He's the one on pace at the moment, and not really on pace because the fastest lap is a 1:28.697 done by the guy in second position, car number 27. Quinton winning the first race. Well done to Quinton. In second is car number 27. Coming into third, it looks like it will be Sting Racing, car number 23, and then Flying Brick not far behind him as he comes over. Someone must have made a mistake there, but the scoreboard is not showing anyone losing places. So then we got Renier runs wide a bit, but he will be gladly that this race is over. He's got a couple of corners to go. Renier, who's been pushing hard and doing all the hard work in the background again with everyone else, who's brought some plans and action at this lovely Goodwood circuit. Rookie at his best. This is a Rookie Cup. There's a couple of races we're gonna have with this course, and I'm sure it will just get better and better, and the guys will start learning it. Still a yellow flag showing, but Renier coming in first, pulled away in first position, finishing in first. We'll be happy he didn't lose any positions, but not about his finished position. Sting 77 in 6th position as he comes over the line. He got Creepy in 7th position, and it was not far behind. And there we go, guys. There's our finishing position, and as you can see, the grid position, the qualified times will put you on. Couple of photos here from my camera guy, with Kevin send us the photos. And yeah, like I said, the Rookie Cup is a championship to run with heat 2 and 27 the fastest lap. Quinton did the second fastest, Renier the third fastest. Who's the fourth fastest there? I think it's right. Went to Briggs, car number 70. Fastest went to Creepy, car number 67. Then the 7th fastest 7, and then Viking. We have not see Mikey joining up to. It's a little bit of a problem with his car as we get this going again. Great start there from Renier in third position. He gets it going and he moves over. A little bit of a bump there to Quinton. Say, come on, Quinton, I need more space. But great start from Renier. He's in the lead from third position. In a rookie cup car, if you get the momentum perfect, man, oh man, look at the start Renier has put down now. Can he be it? Can he keep it there? Like I said, this man can make great starts, but can he finish it in great positions? Let's go back in the start. Renier's in first. Couple of cars there, Viking in last position. Not very happy about the car, he said in the interview between the two races. Renier all over the track and he runs wide a bit, but he keeps it there hard on the brakes. Quinton is pushing hard. Renier runs wide, cold tires. Like I said, it's a 0 to a 0 in the next couple of corners. He's down to second place. Hard on the brakes again, and a couple of cars are coming in, and he runs wide again as he loses another 3 positions. So Renier from first to fifth. Wow, he won't be very happy about that start. Back in fifth position he goes. Sting in 6, 7 is flying. Brick again made a mistake. He's lying down there in 7th position. Must have been rubbing and racing somewhere along the line again. Backyard Quinton, and Quinton has got Creepy. Creepy is another difficult man to race with. He can make a car very quick through corners, and he's had a great start. Creepy in second position behind Quinton, and then we got behind Creepy, it's car number 27, couple of cars running wide. Renier is one of them, and Sting racing down to third, fourth position. And a good couple of guys is lost down as the race go. Viking is there in 8 at the moment. A couple of cars pumping and rubbing and running wide, trying to get the tire heat up. Let's see what happens. We're now at lap 2. That they calm down is difficult to say, but yeah, Creepy in second place. Car number 27 in third. Some SAM racing. So hard on you, a couple of Creepy runs wide and he shoots back and he collects car number 27. They're in the wall. Oh, that wasn't a good finish. Creepy into the wall, car 67 and car 27, and they are gonna have serious damages on those cars. They're gonna have to pit and see if they can get going again. Looking here at the replay in Renier's car, Renier getting down, turning that car and pushing hard, and then see someone goes wide and it shoots back. As you can look at the Renier's camera, it's a difficult one to say, but not one. Renier's back in third, but that's not a nice one to watch. A racing incident. Hopefully both those drivers can come back and race and finish the race and just get points, because points is the one that helps you to win championships. Sting 77 is now in fourth, flying brick in fifth. Vikings in sixth position, so he's going to be very happy. And car number 72, that's Viking. Can he control? Then we got Sam, looks like Sam racing. As we got, and then Creepy running a bit wide, but they got damages in those cars and they're not going to be very happy as they both are jumping into the pit. And then yeah, both in the pit trying to get that car sorted out. Back here at Quinton, don't know what happened to Renier, but I think Renier was cold tires in the opening lap, and then a lap after that those two collided each other, and cold tires, not very warm, difficult to go for it, and then racing is racing, and a racing incident has caused two cars to hit the wall into the pits. They're both out, but they're both running at 7 and 8 position. As we got car number, looks like car 77 is really an attack here by car number 72, and that's Sting 77 versus Flying Brick here, fighting for 4th and 5th. Back here it's Sam racing in 7 with Sting, Creepy at 8 position. Creepy must just relax, he can get his car back, he knows he can, he's got a very good driving skill. Creepy runs wide a bit and it loses the back end and off it goes, and Creepy spins out again. I think that car's got damages back here at Quinton, so I'm not sure if Creepy's going to carry on racing. That car doesn't look like it's handling properly. Let's see what happens. Back here, second place, looks like it's some Sting racing. Then we got Renier in third. So Renier again in third position where he was in race 2, in race 1. So let's see what happens here. Keeping that car on semi-racing and trying its best out here. Then we got 4th and 5th between Sting 77 and Flying Brick, and these two guys are not really friends on the track. There's some rubbing, some more rubbing. Oh, it's gonna be difficult. Whoa, someone. Oh, look at Sting 77. He's trying to get the car back on track. He gets it back on track and he runs wide again. Sting, that was some rubbing, and I did say that's not going to end up very well. So, there goes Viking at the back. That can't be cold tires. This is lap 4. So I think it's just guys pushing hard and trying to get to good positions. And it looks like Creepy has retired his car. Not very happy. Man who's got a pink sticker, that's Sam, and he's not gonna be very happy about that position at the moment. He's in 7. We know he can come up back here at Quinton at the moment looks like he's got some breathing spot between Sting Racing and Renier. So yeah, lap number 4, and look at the gap between them. There's a very big gap between the 3 of them. So the breathing spot is Flying Brick is catching up. He's moved to 4th, and Sting 77 is down to 5th, and Viking looks like it's not really happy about his car in this time of the race. But behind him is Sam, and Sam is catching up. So I think Viking has got problems with his car, and it hopefully is not that serious and can still carry on. Quinton trying to get away from these guys. It's working so far, but he can't put his foot off the pedal because Sting Racing and Renier are also very good drivers, and if you give those guys a half a chance, and this time on the race they're not gonna say no. Sting 77 there at 5th position, and he's trying hard back here at Viking, and there we got Sam there in. So Sam has moved up to 6, so Viking must have made a mistake somewhere. Not 100% sure where that happened and how it happened, but it looks like Sam, I must get this proper name, is now in 6, Viking in 7. It's Viking's best position at the moment. See that we lost the 2 cars, and Viking hoists the car off. Does he get it handling? And he gets it back on track, but not gonna be very happy about that. As we got Quinton in the front with the fastest lap also, and that is the fastest lap for the day so far, 1:28.862 so far. So Quinton is pushing hard. Sting 77 in 5th, and then we got Sam in 6, Viking in 7, and another difficult one at the moment for these guys. That's cause I think 27 was running seriously wide there. Took the pit board, but now everyone should know where the pit is. Viking in 7th position. Hopefully he will have his car ready, his proper race car, and it will drive a bit better than this car. He's hard on the brakes, but gets a stop. Back here at Quinton at the moment looks like he's in a Sunday drive because he's not pushing. He's got a fastest lap, but as he's still pushing hard because there's a big gap between Quinton and Sting Racing, and we're only halfway through the race, so no one is putting pressure onto Quinton to see what his tires will do. So Quinton is basically relaxed on that car, and Sting Racing also doesn't have that much pressure from Renier. So Renier is falling back behind seriously now. So I think Renier must have chowed his tires, and now just trying to keep that 3rd position under control as Renier comes out the last couple of corners onto the main straight. So Renier won't be very happy, but not far from Renier is Flying Brick, and Renier's got to have to put his foot on a hook to get in front of Flying Brick, to stay in front of Flying Brick, because Flying Brick at the moment is in 4th again, and he finished 4th in race 1, so he would like to finish a bit better and maybe push Renier off. The yellow flags are out there again. I'm not 100% sure. I can't get the camera guys there to see us. Flying Brick, then we got Sting 77 in 5th position, Sam in 6, and Viking in 7 at the moment. back here at Quinton, who's leading the race at lap 7, and bettered his lap to a 1:28.632. That's now the fastest around the circuit in race pace. So Quinton is not slowing down. It looks like he wants to get the bottle still open as he is driving. He's slightly off the pace now, but I mean, doing 28s for the last three laps is very good in the car. Sting racing hard on the brakes, trying to get that car to turn in, is doing well. He's got it under, I won't say on rails. Renier hard on the brakes, he's doing well, but Renier is really pushing that car to the limit. So he's still trying to get closer. As we got Flying Brick not far behind him. Renier is definitely putting this car to its pace at the moment. Flying Brick in fourth at the moment, as seeing Renier's backlights. So he's been happy, he's catching up. 77. Sting 77 in fifth. That is best at the moment, and I'm sure he can go better as the race gets to a point where it will be there. But he's in fifth position. Lovely sponsors, but cars are light, so he's gonna have a cold one after this. He couldn't add one between the two races. So yeah, this is car number 27. Sam, he's from Sam Racing. He's pushing hard at the moment, and Viking still there in 7th, but I think Viking is getting caught now by the leaders. So yeah, difficult to say what's cooking, and keeping it on the pace. Viking in 7th position at the moment, is getting caught there by Quinton, so he is getting caught, but I think he gave the gap. He runs wide, so that Quinton went past him. Yeah, Quinton went past him. Gearbox, Macy Gearbox, I think, is Quinton's main sponsor for this Rookie Cup, and he's got that car at the moment doing good for the sponsors. Sting Racing and second, he will be very happy, but this man will be kicking himself because he's just losing momentum as the race goes on. We're now starting lap number 9, and Flying Brick is on his way to catch Renier. So let's see if he can. He's not that much on a hurry, but he is catching. Sting 77 on 5th at the moment. He's getting caught up slowly but surely from the man in 6th position, Sam Racing, who's on his way with a hell of a thing. Viking is now trying to get that car just to calm and relax. He runs wide again. He's making some mistakes, some serious mistakes, what's now costing him not positions but track advantage. And as he runs wide there again, Renier, he's not really happy. These last couple of laps he's doing is all over the track. He's not getting the rhythm at the moment, and he's not calming down. But Flying Brick is coming, so he better put his pedal to the metal if he wants to stay in front of Flying Brick and get a podium position. As you can see, there's Flying Brick, and anything can happen to break the momentum. And these cars is got, like I said, there he goes, runs wide. Like he didn't gooi the car in and made a mistake. He just used the off-road ramps and get it back, but that will cost him time, because now at lap 9, about to start lap number 10, it's not very good. There's this thing, you can see how his car's all over the show, because no traction control, no ABS brake system, so these cars are difficult to brake. You can't just go prang on the brake pedal, and you can't just power out the corner. The road car is perfect, but these are a bit gentle to remove stuff to keep like a feeling like it's a race car. It's a rookie car, so it's got a little bit of advantage and it's got a very big disadvantage. A couple of guys will say this car's uneven to drive, but these guys say these cars are lovely. 23 in second place, Sting Racing. Then we got back to Renier, and like I said, looks who's behind him. Lap number 10, 2 more laps to go, and Flying Brick has caught up. Renier needs to get his act together, relax, and he will make sure to get a good position. But at the moment, I'm not sure Flying Brick is coming. And Sting 77 is nowhere near that challenge. and it can wrap up. But Sam is catching Sting 77 as a backyard. Viking is getting caught by Renier, and I'm not sure if they will play any advantage between Renier and Flying Brick's position. Back here, Renier runs wide a bit. He's trying to get away. There's 2 more laps to go, and Flying Brick is seeing the backlights. And back here at Sting Racing and Sting 77 is under pressure now from Sam, and that Sam hit the wall. Difficult to say, but now the only way to find out now if Sam hit the wall, if he will lose momentum down the straight. Back here at the leader, Quinton, he's got 1 more lap to go after this one, and he's at the moment got breathing spot, so it's difficult to see what Quinton is doing to the tires and what Sting Racing is doing to his tires, because if these guys were closer we will have that idea, but I think they both chow the tires, trying to stay ahead of each other, trying to catch cats and trying to stay away. So Renier, I'm sure on his tires it's gonna be halfway or past halfway, because he's trying to catch those 2 in the front, and now he's trying to stay away from Flying Brick. Not guaranteed, I think, but a very good chance to take the podium away from him. So let's see what happens. He is a distance away, but anything can happen, and that gap can close very, very quick. Oh, so Sam has passed Sting 77, so Sting 77 will be kicking himself because Sam is fighting for this championship, and Viking is lapped all the way down, so everyone can pass him on the flying lap. Last lap, Quinton, a couple of corners to go, and he's got a distance between him and Sting Racing. Quinton's still he's still driving that car like the wheels are coming off. So I'm sure the bottle store has phoned and said we will stay open, but Quinton must have not got that message. Sting Racing at the background, he's pushing hard to catch. He's seeing those little bit of that car of Quinton's, but it's not giving him the advantage to catch up. Quinton is going to be very happy at this stage too. If he does come over the line, it will be 2 out of 2, and there's a whole championship to go for. And I believe it can just get better and better for this driver. Out the Price turning in. Quinton, a couple of corners to go. He's got 2 more to go. The dangerous 2 corners of this whole racetrack is this last corner, what's got the wall. You can't make a mistake. Quinton comes over the start finish line, past the pit area, very, very happy man, and wins the 2nd race for the day. And then we got Sting, who's also going to be very, very happy. He's taking a 2nd, and he got a 3rd in race 1. Renier, like I said, Flying Brick has caught up to him, and this is going to be a difficult one. Renier's trying to get everything out, but he's got it covered. Flying Brick makes a little bit of a mistake, but Renier will takes 3rd position, and a good start for Renier. 4th to Flying Brick. Sam will go into 5th. Not very happy about that, of the accident. He runs wide a bit of the accident in lap 2, but he came back up. He's in the top 5, and then we got Sting, who will come up and up into 6th position, and Viking will take 7. His best finish so far out of the 2 races. And what a race we had. But thanks for rocking up, and thanks for watching this, guys. This is great racing. That's going to be a good one to watch for the championship. I'm sure the cars are going to get closer and closer to each other. There's the result for race 2, and great racing from the guys. Couple of photos here. Renier had a great start, but just messed it up. As you can see, some photos of Renier running wide, and the 2 between Sam and Creepy, what came into an accident. We'll love to see you guys again. Enjoy the photos and have a good one. Ciao, ciao for now.